You're watching Winnipeg's Best Kept Secret, brought to you by Winnipeg Public Wi-Fi.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of In the Pipes with Pollock. As you can see, we lost some budget. I can no longer wear a suit. I got the 6 Senators jersey on for a very special occasion. We also don't have a bag, so my bum is getting these little towel things imprinted on my cheeks. But our next guest today, one of my all-time favorite hockey players. I say that with all my heart. Just an absolute beauty, legendary mustache, the man himself, Dany Alfredsson.
Thanks for having me.
What do you think of my pipes, man? I'm talking about these pipes. I'm talking about these pipes. I know these pipes are pretty strong.
These pipes are a little worn, but they're not bad.
I know, I'm sorry that we don't have a more comfortable setup for you today.
It's all good, I'm comfortable.
Glad to hear it, that makes one of us. You know these things, they just like put prints on your cheeks. Let's start off by talking about things with the Sens. You got to witness Dany Heatley score 50 in 07. What was that like?
It was fun. I mean, he's one of the best goal scorers we've had, and obviously his release. And the beauty with him was more, you could pass him, behind him, in front of him. He seemed to get the shot up anyway and find the net, so he was incredible.
You ever hear like the Heatley 50 in 07 jokes? Have you ever heard those?
No, I haven't.
Pretty legendary. Seriously, like that was the best line to watch in that time in hockey. What was your guys' relationship like off of the ice? Did you guys spend time together, or was it more just like on the ice you guys had chemistry?
Yeah, more on the ice. Had 2 kids at the time, and we had a little different schedules off the ice. But on the road, we would hang a bit and go for dinners and stuff. But we were good friends, but we didn't really hang a lot outside the rink at home.
I mean, all that really matters is that you guys were just producing on the ice. I'm rocking this jersey right now. It's beautiful. You've been around for all these jerseys. Which Senators jersey is your favorite of all time?
I like the 2D.
The 2D?
Yeah.
Isn't it great that they brought it back?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's classic. It's not trying to do too much. It's simple. Definitely my favorite.
No, this one's actually kind of scary. I was saying it's like staring into your soul.
And that's what they wanted, I guess.
Yeah, but they need to stick like a sick Alfie Muzzie on it.
Yeah, I have a version of that.
Do you actually?
No, I don't.
We got to get you one of those. Man, you rock some awesome different equipment companies, like classics. You rocked a Hhof stick back in the day, a Hhof helmet, and I believe you rocked Eagle gloves as well. What's your all-time favorite hockey company?
Hhof, without a question.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
We grew up with it all the time. I mean, the national team always had Hhof, a Swedish company.
Yeah.
Their helmets was, well, I'm sure we can debate the looks of them forever, but I would call it classic and super comfortable.
Alfie, I got one too. I wear one in beer league. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It actually used to belong to Teemu Selanne. You guys were my inspiration. Yeah, even better.
Yeah, he had the R2-D2 version too. I love that.
Are you friends with him at all?
Yeah, I'm a little bit of friends.
Yeah.
We hung out a few times.
Nice.
Great guy.
I mean, I haven't had Teemu between the pipes here, but one time we were playing something else and I accidentally touched his face. It's a long story.
Take your blindfold off, Jesse.
It's a playoff beer.
You're going to the Hall of Fame this year with a couple fellow Swedes. What's your relationship like with the Sedin twins?
We're friends. We live different parts of the country in Sweden, but I always enjoy their company. Whenever we play together, or All-Star Game, or World Championships, or Olympics, they're a blast. I think they have so much knowledge and so much to share, so Vancouver's lucky to have them.
That 2006 Sweden team was just awesome to watch. Like, it was amazing. Pretty pumped that you guys won, to be honest. I think it's so cool, Alfie, that people, I don't know if people know this, but you spend your time in Ottawa now.
Well, I think, playing here 18 years, starting a family here, you create friendships and get used to how the city works. And the city's been unbelievable from when I got here. Obviously, they love their hockey, which I appreciate. It's a very caring community. They care for each other. This is where I learned to do charity work as well, and I love that part of the city. And even though we always loved going back to Sweden, we thought we were going to go back and live in Sweden when we were done. It wasn't until, we had our 3rd and then 4th kid, and they're in school and everything, that, we actually love the lifestyle. It's safe for the kids. It's a great city to raise a family. This was just a natural fit.
Well, it's my understanding that if you ran for mayor in the city, you would win by a landslide. You're quite loved here. And speaking of your children, you're coaching these days, aren't you?
I have been. I've been coaching on and off since I retired, either assistant coach or head coach, and I love it. It's so much fun to be around the kids and pass on some of the knowledge I learned, and then also spending time with my own kids. It's a lot of fun. It's not always fun. It's a lot of butting heads with our kids too, but that's part of it, and we grow from it.
Do you see potentially, is there something there maybe you working with the Senators as a coach in the future?
Not in the near future, but I love coaching. Would I like to try it on the pro level? Of course, I have ideas. I have stuff I would love to try, but at this time, with a young family, the timing is not right now, but who knows? We'll see.
Good to know. Keep your eyes out for that, Senators fans. Today's segment is brought to you by the good people at Alfie's Muzzies. If you want to have a Muzzy as just unbelievable as the GOAT over here himself, you can buy one of these. Go to alfiesmuzzies.com or 1-800-ALFIES-MUZZIES. That's it. That might be too many numbers. I actually didn't even do the math in my head. You know, before we're going to get over to Z here because I know Z has been just itching to ask you one very important question.
Yeah, Alfie, I think you knew this question was coming up. One of the most iconic moments in the Battle of Ontario, when you fake tossed the stick. At the time, was Mats having a laugh about that, or was he as ticked as Darcy was?
No, he was having a laugh, guaranteed. I think it wasn't a planned thing or whatever. It's the sticks at the time were breaking extremely easy, so obviously Mats was extremely frustrated. I was too. I think I broke 2 in the morning skate that day and then 1 in the game, and the timing maybe wasn't the best. We're in Toronto, Mats is suspended that game. I think we're up 7-1.
Let's go! We're Leafs fans.
Did you think of that on the fly, though? Because like it happened so quick, and everyone was like, the comedic timing, excellent.
Yeah, it was just spur of the moment. No, there's no question. It wasn't, if this happened, I'm going to do this. It just happened, and I knew I couldn't throw it because then I would get suspended. So, it's a funny moment now.
Who are your closest friends out of the Swedish hockey players?
PJ Axelsson, played in Boston a long time. Yep. Andres Dackel. Ottawa, Montreal, those are the guys I see the most. But I keep in touch with Mats here and there. He's always been great. I mean, he was a mentor to me in some ways. He came into the league a lot earlier. Great guy and an awesome player too, obviously. So,
Alfie, I just want to say congratulations on getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. Yeah. You absolutely deserve it. I mean, you're such a great ambassador for the game and for Padel. And for Padel. You're a huge beauty, and it was so much fun cheering for you as a kid, and I hope nothing but the best for you in the future, and pumped to see your face on one of those cool drawings in the Hall of Fame.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much, Jesse. Pleasure being with you.
And you too, man. Now let's go get...
You too, Z.
Thank you.
Let's go get some beers from your keg now.